MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Jason.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base run.
0-1 the count. Rizzo leads off first with one away. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
The next 1-2 pitch. Bryant to the opposite field. Eaton going back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. Can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Stanton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Harper giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that becomes the first down of the inning. At the plate, Adam Eaton. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Bryant over to his right. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Harper.
Quintana's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. The next Cub up, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball. So in now for Chicago, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Zimmerman is there, and he'll bring this one in. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Addison Russell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Jason Hayward would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick.
Leading off for the Nationals, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
If you're in the box right now, you've got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Quintana gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. Third inning underway now. It's a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-2. Liner towards second, and Hayward has a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
The 0-1 delivery. He pulls this one into right. Stanton is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Happ is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Schwarber, as we begin the top of the 4th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Murphy is calling for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 4 runs, only 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In for strike 2.
Hey, big curveball right there. He's able to steal a strike. I don't blame the batter one bit. That looked out of the zone, out of the hand, but he was able to drop it in at the top of the strike zone.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jose Quintana. He popped out in his first trip. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Now it's 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. And now for Washington, Cesar Hernandez. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Number 2. Adam
In now is Adam Eaton, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Standing in, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And that's the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Quintana sets. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. One and one.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Hernandez at third with 2 away. Way in front of that fastball. Here now the 2-2. Smoke on the ground left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Russell is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Hit back up the middle. Turner gloves it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. Last time through was a base hit. Here's a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Good work there by Zach Green. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Up pitcher number 21, Zach Greinke.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Russell with a great stop. It's in time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Washington, number 61, Edouard Ramos.
Chris Bryant will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. This is skied out toward right. Stanton has a read on it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the... Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-1. On the ground to second for Baez. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hit high and deep to right center. Happ is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Quintana's got his target. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors on the Washington line score. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left.